April 10th, Dave and I are with Tuff in the car on our way to go look at a that is for sale nearby. And this could be something like we're looking for, or we could just be going over there sort of to investigate, be able to see one like this that's close, because you know, there's a lot of these like the one that we're going to see that are for sale. So it'd be interesting to know kind of in person how much space you have and stuff like that. It is April 23rd, 2017. Very early this morning, I uploaded the video in which Dave and I announced that we are selling the motorhome. And this morning when I got up, I noticed that it's been viewed quite a few times. Some of you have stopped by and left comments, all of which so far have been super positive and supportive. Thank you very much. Thank you to everybody that's watching, regardless of if you know you're into commenting or not. Some out there may be disappointed that we're changing the plan, and I understand that, but you know, such is life. And Dave and I, we roll with the punches and try to keep a good attitude about being resilient and flexible. So we're moving on, and we're gonna keep on with this video channel, and there's gonna be more. There's, you know, other stuff's gonna happen, which is why I'm doing this video right now. I figure there's no reason to keep y'all in suspense any further. As I mentioned in the other video, the wheels have been turning and stuff's been happening, and I'm here this morning to show you what our next project is for our new traveling rig. And there it is. This is a early 70s model Red Dale truck camper. I'm gonna stand back here. I'm not really gonna walk around it too much right now because it's kind of windy out there, and the sound will be terrible. So it pretty much looks the same way on the other side as it does on this side, and I'm sure you're going to be seeing lots of videos of this thing from every angle. We found this thing about 30-minute drive from our house, and I had been looking on Craigslist and online at truck campers for quite a while. There aren't many of them for sale in Texas for some reason, but there are a lot of them in like Colorado and more northern and western states. So I figured we would end up finding something and have to go drive far away to get it. And surprise, surprise, here one popped up like just a short way from where we live, and we went over and looked at it, decided that this is it. This is what we're going to do. We initially didn't have our hearts set on one that was vintage or so old like this one. We were just kind of open. We weren't sure what we were going to get. We knew that we wanted to keep the budget pretty small. We only paid $350 for this camper, and I think for that price we really can't go wrong. This has been completely gutted on the inside. The people who purchased this or had it before us that we bought it from, this was going to be their project, and when they got it, they realized that a lot of the wood inside had water damage and it was rotted, which is super common for these really older campers like this. So they ripped out all of the rotted wood and replaced it. So that work has already been done. Dave and I thought if we found one that was older, that we would end up having to do that work. But no, so we found one where someone has already done that. They were going to continue to do this project and redo the whole thing. And just like we know happens, their plans changed, and they sold it to us. And so we're taking it from the point where they had gotten it to. I will be doing a lot of videos talking more about this thing and walking all around it. We've already begun changing up the inside. We've done some things. These are all going to be videos that we share on this channel. As I said, the inside's been completely gutted. There's no plumbing, no electrical. It's basically bare bones inside to the frame. That's perfect for Dave and I because in looking at these things, the floor plans and stuff are really, there's a lot of things that they put in these because they make them for the like general public. They want to produce something that's appealing to a wide variety of people. And Dave and I are very strange people. We don't, a lot of the things that fit everyone else don't really suit us. So for us to find something that we can start from scratch with and build it up the way that we want is better. And that's what we're going to do. We plan to install 12-volt system on here. We're going to have solar panels. We're going to be able to go more off the beaten path with this thing. Behind it is our farm truck. That is not the vehicle that we're going to be traveling with. Unfortunately, the single cab situation is something that it's not good for Dave with his back problems. So we're going to find a 4-wheel drive truck that has like an extended cab. And we're on the search for that right now. It'll happen when we find the right deal. So this truck could haul it. It's a 3/4 ton truck. This camper is pretty light. The guy that had it before us, he weighed it, and I think he estimated the weight to be about 1,200 pounds, which is pretty light for a truck camper like this. It is an 8-foot truck camper, so we're gonna get a truck with an 8-foot bed. We don't want it like sticking out by the tailgate. It's got some things that need to be done to it. We're gonna spruce this sucker up, and it's gonna be set up inside for our style of traveling. It's obviously tremendously smaller than the motorhome, which I like. I'm like totally cool with this idea. I'm kind of really excited about it. With my thoughts on simplifying and minimizing, we don't need to travel with that much stuff. You know, you need the things that are going to make your travels better and nothing else. Minimalism, simplicity, this is it. So I think it's going to be fun. This thing has a lot of pros to it, but it also has cons. I'll do videos and I'll talk about the pros and cons of the truck camper thing. We considered a lot of other options as well. For now, this is what we're going with. So stay tuned and watch this this next thing. So that's it. That's the big reveal of the newest project, the new evolution of a travel rig. We intend to have this thing ready to go this summer for our travel plans this summer, and very excited about it. Thanks for watching, and until next time, bye. Pretty much just stripped out on the inside. The people that were using it were kind of using it like a glorified tent camping operation, and they had a mattress they were putting down here and one up there that their kids were sleeping on. We're going to extend this bed area here out a little so that it's big enough to fit a queen size mattress. And we'll just work on turning this thing into something that we can travel in, and it'll be a place to sleep, eat, cook. And make us very mobile.